Hey Jiggy, how are you, bud? Yeah, I'm doing well here. Doing well. Just getting everything all ready. I just posted up another Series 2 break if anyone wants to grab any spots. It always sells out quickly, so I just posted up a second one there to go along with the others tonight. right, about 10 minutes, guys. We'll get started. Alright, sorry there, guys. Phone call. How's everyone doing tonight? Alright, starting tonight with some Series 2. I did post up a second Series 2 break, guys. Just posted it, so you can check that out as well. The ever popular Series 2. How's the video and sound tonight? All good? Awesome. Alright, so we're going to start tonight with break 18747. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Welcome to break 18747, our 25-26 Series 2 3-box double up to kick off our Wednesday night. Alright, over the randomizer, we have Curtis, Sean, Jason, Lewis, Gordon, Aaron, Bob, Jeffy, Curtis, Sean, Mercury, Curtis, Sean, Jill, and Sean. Copy down there, getting to make up our 32 spots. So we have Curtis at the top, down to Sean at the bottom. Curtis at the top, down to Sean at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jeffy down to Sean. Jeffy down to Sean. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Florida to St. Louis. Florida down to St. Louis. Here we go with your teams. Jeffy with Florida, Sean with Philadelphia and Columbus, Jill with Winnipeg, Sean with Dallas and Montreal, Jason with Toronto, Bob with Utah, Curtis with Vancouver and New Jersey, Gordon with Los Angeles, Bob with Washington, Jeffy with Anaheim, Sean with the Islanders and Buffalo, Aaron with Calgary, Jill with Pittsburgh, Curtis with Carolina, Aaron with Minnesota, Curtis with Edmonton, Mercury with Ottawa, Aaron with Chicago, Sean with Boston, Jason with Tampa, Curtis with the Rangers, Mercury Nashville, Curtis with Vegas, Lewis with Colorado and Detroit, Gordon with Seattle, Aaron with San Jose, and Sean with St. Louis. A couple of minutes for trades. All right, no trade talk. Let's jump right into the break. Here we go. Good luck. Series 2. All right, don't get their canvas for Utah. Sizzle reel of Seth Jarvis and Danilo Yurov. Young Guns for Minnesota. Let Them Cook of Connor McDavid. Mark Scheifele Portraits and Maverick Bourque. Outburst for Dallas. Beckett Seneca Encore for Anaheim. Ricard Raquel Canvas for Pittsburgh. Tristan Lennox. Young Guns for the Islanders. Stuart Skinner Glow Up for Edmonton. Jean Beliveau Legends Canvas for Montreal. Sizzle Reel of Jason Robertson. Let Them Cook, Connor Bedard for Chicago. Slaps of Colton Parayko. Jack Williams, Young Guns for Columbus. Scissor Reel of Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh. Carter Verhaeghe Encore for Florida. Dylan Holloway Glow Up. Thomas Chabot Encore for the Ottawa Senators. If you know, you know for Winnipeg. And slaps of Dougie Hamilton. Vibing of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for Buffalo. Boomtown of Ryan Hartman. And Kirill Krujatsev. Young Guns for Vancouver. Mort Sauter, Dazzlers for Detroit. Nikki Kakko, Encore for Seattle. And Pavel Dorofeyev, Glow Up for Vegas. Matt Boldy Canvas for the Minnesota Wild. Vibing of Lucas Dostal for Anaheim. And Devin Kaplan, Young Guns, Philadelphia. Charlie Edward Dastu, Young Guns, Clear Cut for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's it for Tampa. Braden Point, Sizzle Reel, and Brant Clark Glow Up. Kyle Connor Deluxe at a 250 for the Winnipeg Jets. Colton Dock Encore Chicago, and Lane Hudson Portraits for Montreal. And Braden Coots, Young Guns for Vancouver. Let Them Cook, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Robert Thomas Glow Up for St. Louis. Z. Beam, Young Guns for Minnesota. Vibing of Yaroslav Askarov for San Jose. Sean Monahan Encore. Slaps of Beckett Seneca for Anaheim. Ryan O'Reilly Canvas for Nashville. Vibing of Thatcher Demko and Dominic Fensor, Young Guns for Carolina. Clear Cut, Jesper Bratt for New Jersey. If you know, you know. Brad Marchand for Florida. Quinton Byfield Glow Up. Danilo Yurov, Young Gun Outburst for the Minnesota Wild. Sizzle Reel of Patrick Laine, Jake Sanderson Glow Up for Ottawa. Jack Eichel Encore for Vegas. Canvas of Justin Folk for St. Louis. Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Boomtown of Ryan Hartman Speckle. Young Gun Canvas, Gabe Perreault for the New York Rangers. Vibing of Stuart Skinner, Edmonton. Vibing Anthony Stolars for Toronto. Slaps of Easton Cowan and Marshall Warren. Young Guns for the Islanders. Braden Coots, Dazzlers for Vancouver. Steven Stamkos Encore for Nashville. Zane Perrick, Portraits. Tyler Seguin, Canvas for Dallas. Let Them Cook, Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Harrison Brunicky, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Bo Horvat Encore for the Islanders. Sergei Bobrovsky, Portraits. And Devin Kaplan, Young Guns for Philadelphia. Young Gun Exclusive, John Fernacki for the Boston Bruins. Nice one, Boston. Young Gun Exclusive. Scissor Reel of Jack Hughes and Nicholas Delorier, Boomtown. Third and final box. Slaps of Colton Parayko for St. Louis. Young Gun Canvas of Dominic Fensor for Carolina. Sizzle Reel of Alexis Lafreniere. Vibing Elvis Merzlikins for Columbus. Boomtown of Martin Pospisil. And Ville Ottavainen, Young Guns for Seattle. Vibing of Sergei Bobrovsky, Elias Pettersson Encore for Vancouver. Matthew Schaefer Portraits for the Islanders. Nathan McKinnon Canvas, Colorado. If you know, you know. Leon Draisaitl and Charlie Edward Dastu, Young Guns for Tampa. Vibing of Samuel Urson for Philadelphia. Nico Mikola, Outburst for Florida. Brady Tkachuk, Boomtown. Braden Point Encore for Tampa. Canvas of Katagoche and Young Gun teammates Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gatcomb. The Islanders. Drew Doughty Encore for LA. Vibing Ilya Sorokin. Glow Up of Connor McMichael. Sizzle Reel of Linus Ullmark for Ottawa. Sidney Crosby Portraits and Kirill Kujatsev, Young Guns Vancouver. Kemland, Dazzlers for San Jose. Mikhail Sergachev, Utah. And Slaps of Evan Bouchard. Alex Tuck Canvas, Sizzle Reel of Tyler Toffoli and Curtis Douglas, Young Guns for Tampa. Fluorescence of Noah Osland for Buffalo, Let Them Cook, Cale Makar, and Slaps of JT Miller. And final pack. Number 250, Sebastian Aho for the Carolina Hurricanes. Nathan McKinnon Encore, Colorado. Marco Casper, Glow Up, and Easton Cowan, Young Guns for the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, that does it for break number 18747, our Series 2 3-box double up. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. I think it's Icons probably next. Give me a sec here to update everything. So we have 2 left in icons. So icons will be the next one. Just 2 to go. Two left in icons. A whole bunch of other spots have sold as well. Lots in single digits. Any other breaks? Updating all the orders here. 2 to go. So yeah, 2 in that one. We are down to just 9 in ice, 7 in EX. Almost single digits on credentials as well. Our Series 2 and Eminent is single digits also, down to 8. All kinds of stuff moving there, guys. you go. The 3 closest. Grab up, guys. Back in just a sec.
Yeah, look at this one though. It'll be like these.
You got it, Sean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's 3D. So that'll be like a bunch of flavors.
Alright, 48, another one done. Eric. Alright, there you go. Grab 'em up, guys. We're close on lots. Here's a link. Stuff's ticking along. Shouldn't be long. Gone Series 2. Ticking away, guys. Ticking away. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, we did one so far, and everything's ticking along to single digits, so it'll pick up. It'll pick up. We should get through quite a bit. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is more important for sure. Series 2's Matthew Schaefer is the big one. But there's some other guys as well. Easton Cowan. Ben Kindle is there. Or Ben Kindell. Yep, Demidov Young Gun Canvas is possibility as well. Yep. A very, very solid release. But Schaefer definitely the big one. Nice. Yeah, it was some exclusive blaster boxes. I guess it was Walmart or Target or somebody had exclusive holiday and Easter blasters or something. Yeah. We don't have access to them. I think it's exclusive to some of the other places.
Still fun. No worries, Jim. Glad you. Yeah. Well, that's fair. Yeah, stick you around.
So 2 and 4 in our next two guys. Oh, icons will definitely go. Yep. Yep, still early. It was a busy night last night, so I think we're just in the tail end of some of that. Lots of breaks filling last night, so not a ton of carryovers. So yeah, a little bit of work to do, but we'll get lots done. Artie's going to jump on 2 and 4 left in our next two. We're almost there.
Yeah, I bet. Mortar's so much fun though. The vibes could have been totally weird in that one.
We're on Series 2. One's almost single digits now, too. Down to 3. 2 and 3, guys. Almost there. Almost there. One to go. All right, full on icons. All right, here we go. Break 18749.
Yeah, it should be back here. I think I've seen like four somewhere. Yeah. Oh, we did put the character.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Right here, yeah, big fun.
Welcome to break 18749. This is our 24-25 icons, ingrained icons, 4-box double up. All right, 15 spots in this one. We have Scott, Gigi, Sean, T. Simps, Gator 32, Aaron, Moose 74, Chris, Mike, Sean, Daniel, Jesus, and Junebug. Copy down there again to make up our 30 spots. Scott at the top, Junebug at the bottom. Scott at the top, down to Junebug at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Sean at the top, down to Mike at the bottom. Sean at the top, Mike at the bottom. Our teams, Arizona and the Jets, down to Winnipeg and the Thrashers. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2. Well, that's wrong. That's only 29. That didn't work. Let's go back. There's the other team. Give me a sec here, guys. Oh, there it is. I missed the Anaheim at the top. All right. Let's go back. Here we go. There we go. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg and the Retro and the Thrashers. Here we go. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Detroit down to Montreal. Detroit down to Montreal. Here we go with your teams. Sean with Detroit, Scott with Philadelphia, Chris Vancouver, Daniel with Ottawa, Moose 74 Toronto, Mike with Anaheim, Jesus with New Jersey, Moose with Carolina and the Whalers, Daniel with Los Angeles, T Simps with Arizona and the Retro Jets, and Colorado and the Nordiques, Chris with the Islanders, Gator with Minnesota, Mike with Buffalo, Sean with Edmonton, Chris Calgary, Sean with St. Louis and Washington, Junebug with Columbus, GG 197 with Winnipeg and the Thrashers, Mike with the Rangers, Gator with Tampa, GG with Pittsburgh, Jesus with Florida, Junebug with Chicago, Scott with Nashville, Chris with Boston, Aaron with Dallas and the North Stars, Aaron with San Jose, and Mike with Montreal. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so for trades. All right, last call. Here we go with Ingrained Icons. Good luck, everyone. 4 boxes. We start with Brendan Shanahan for Detroit. Ray Bork, Boston. Vic Hadfield at a 199, black parallel for the Rangers. Sergei Brelin, New Jersey auto. Bill Height, Beehive signatures. Ooh, nice hit for the Edmonton Oilers. Remnant stick piece, numbered 47 out of 49. Wayne Gretzky. Nice hit for Edmonton. Wayne Gretzky, stick out of 49. Very nice. Second box. Yeah, we've hit it. A lot of them, eh? A lot of Gretzky lately. All right, second box, we have Chris Pronger for the Blues. Doug Wilson, Chicago. Harold Sneps. Vancouver Black, numbered out of 199. Sergei Gonchar for the Washington Capitals auto. Gino Cavallini, St. Louis auto. Nice low-numbered stick piece for the Toronto Maple Leafs, numbered 9 out of 25, Matt Sundin. This one, Toronto, out of 25. Cool stick piece, too. Third box. Yeah, it is definitely some cool stuff. All right, Brett Hull for the St. Louis Blues. Larry Robinson for the Montreal Canadiens. Shane Corson out of 75 for Montreal. Red Branson, auto for the St. Louis Blues. Red Branson. Jeff Daniels, Beehive Signatures for Carolina. Oh, that's a nice one for the Buffalo Sabres. Signature shots, Dominic Hasek. Nice hit for Buffalo. Got some nice stick pieces so far in this. Sundin, Gretzky, and Hasek. Much better than that. All right. And the fourth and final pack. All right, Marcel Dion for LA. Frank Mahovlich, Toronto. Number to 75, Yari Curry for Edmonton. Beehive Signatures, Pat LaFontaine for the New York Islanders. Nice hit for the Isles. Pat LaFontaine. Corey Serich, Tampa Beehive Auto. And Matt Stajan, Signature Shots for the Calgary Flames. All right, there you have it. That does it for our special 4-boxer of Ingrained. Hope you all enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. That was nice. Nice stuff in there. Solid for sure. All right, next up will probably be the Eminent and Series 2 double up.
I'm like, I want to buy it. Like, the Eminents are sick, but also I'm like, maybe I should just buy an Eminent on its own.
Alright, so we got Ice, we've got EX2000 single digits. Eminent in the Series 2 break. And I posted up a second double up of Series 2, so that's almost single digits as well. Shouldn't be long. You should be full on that Series 2 and Eminent break in no time. Series 2's down to 7. All right, 3 to go in the Eminent and Series 2, 7 in our Series 2 double up number 2, and 9 left in Ice, 7 in EX 2000. Lots of great breaks on tonight, guys. Grab up those spots. Let's fill them up. Down to 6 in the Series 2. 4.
We got it. We were just talking.
There's some nice stuff, eh? And Series 2 is full. Everybody's loving Series 2. Give me a minute here to set it up and we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Here we go, everyone. Good luck. Welcome everybody to break 18752, our 25-26 Series 2 3-box double up number 2 on this Wednesday night. All right, over the randomizer, 16 spots. Aaron, Vladimir, Sean, Diceman, Rocky Raccoon, Vladimir, Brian, Neeler, Curtis, Diceman, Sean, Curtis, Vladimir, Aaron, and Sean. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. We have Aaron at the top, down to Sean at the bottom. Aaron at the top, down to Sean at the bottom. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Curtis down to Aaron. Curtis down to Aaron. Teams are Anaheim down 3-2 Winnipeg. Anaheim down 3-2 Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rangers down to Buffalo. Rangers down to Buffalo. Here we go with your teams. Curtis with the Rangers, Aaron with Pittsburgh, Sean with Montreal, Brian with St. Louis, Curtis with Utah, Neeler with the Islanders, Curtis with Tampa, Sean with Boston and Edmonton, Rocky Raccoon with Florida, Vladimir with San Jose, Curtis with Minnesota, Vladimir with Colorado and Calgary, Diceman with Vegas, Aaron with Columbus, Sean, Ottawa. Aaron with Anaheim. Vladimir with Washington. Rocky Raccoon, New Jersey. Vladimir, Detroit. Sean with Los Angeles. Diceman with Carolina and Seattle. Vladimir with Winnipeg. Diceman with Vancouver. Vladimir, Dallas. Sean, Nashville. Vladimir, Philadelphia. Neeler with Toronto. Brian with Chicago. And Aaron with Buffalo. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so of trades. All right, let's go. Here we go with Series 2. Yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff in Eminent. Yeah. Very cool. Arno and Tippett Encore for Philadelphia. Sizzle Reel, Evgeny Malkin, Sergei Bobrovsky Portraits. Let Them Cook, Quinn Hughes for Vancouver, Nicholas Delorier Boomtown, and Curtis Douglas Young Guns for Tampa. Joachim Kemmel, Dazzlers for Nashville, Brandon Hagel Encore, and Slaps of Easton Cowan. Jonathan Quick, Canvas for the Rangers, Sizzle Reel of Tage Thompson, Easton Cowan Young Guns for Toronto. Let Them Cook, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado, Zane Perrick Portraits, and Jesper Volstead, Outburst for Minnesota. Drew Doughty, Encore for LA, Barrett Hayton Canvas for Utah, Kirill Kruchatsev, Young Guns for Vancouver. Quinn Hughes Canvas, Vancouver, Cal McCarr, If You Know, You Know, and Wyatt Emmett, Young Guns for Colorado. Radko Gudas, Boomtown, Moritz Seider Canvas for Detroit, and Vibing of Darcy Kumper for LA. Black and White Young Gun Canvas, Hunter Height for the Minnesota Wild. Vibing of Philip Gustafson, Beckett Seneca Slaps for Anaheim. Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart, numbered out of 199. Mikko Rantanen Encore for Dallas, Quentin Byfield Glow Up, and Ville Otuvainen Young Guns for Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Kirill Kaprizov, Dylan Gunther Portraits, Sam Dickinson Young Guns for San Jose. Vibing, Lucas Dostal, Dylan Larkin Encore, and Robert Thomas Glow Up for the St. Louis Blues. Box number 2, here we go. If you know, you know. Lane Hudson for Montreal. Lane Hudson Portraits for Montreal. Tristan Lennox, Young Guns for the Islanders. Vibing, Philip Gustafson Speckle for Minnesota. Sam Dickinson Encore Slaps of Dougie Hamilton. Michael Backlund, Calgary Canvas, Vibing. Detroit of Cam Talbot and Jack Williams, Young Guns for Columbus. Colton Parayko, Black and White Canvas for the St. Louis Blues. Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart and Boomtown of Ryan Hartman. Vibing of Jacob Markstrom for New Jersey. Brant Clark Glow Up and Garnet Hathaway. Outburst for Philadelphia. Sizzle Reel of Alex DeBrincat. Slaps of John Carlson for Washington. Braden Cooch, Young Guns for the Vancouver Canucks. Troy Terry, Dazzlers for Anaheim. Jacob Markstrom Encore. Cole Perfetti Glow Up. Canvas of Vincent Tracek. Let Them Cook Leon Draisaitl. Kirill Kujatsev again. I think that's our 5th one tonight. 4th anyway. For Vancouver. Brady Martin Encore for Nashville. Barclay Goodrow Canvas for San Jose. Danilo Yurov, Young Guns for Minnesota. Slaps, Patrick Laine for Montreal. Sil Apps. Legend Canvas for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sizzle Reel of Alexander Barkov. Ozzy Weisblatt Encore for Nashville. Mark Scheifele Portraits. Max Shabanov, Young Guns for the Islanders. David Pastrnak Dazzlers for Boston. Let Them Cook. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. And Pavel Dorofeyev Glow Up for Vegas. 3rd and final box. Portraits of Alexander Nikishin. Easton Cowan Program of Excellence Canvas for Toronto and Valerie Nikushkin Sizzle Reel. Ryan O'Reilly Canvas, Sizzle Reel of Matvei Michkov and Harrison Brunicky, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Let Them Cook, Alexander Barkov for Florida. Roman Josi, Outburst for Nashville. And Ricard Raquel Glow Up. Matthew Tkachuk Encore for Florida. Tyler Seguin Canvas. And Zach Metza, Young Guns for Buffalo. Let Them Cook, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa, Anthony Cirelli Glow Up, and Colton Ellis, Young Guns for Buffalo. Let Them Cook, Alex Ovechkin, Washington, Charlie McAvoy Encore, Kirill Marchenko Glow Up. Oliver Moore, Dazzlers Pink for Chicago, If You Know, You Know for Columbus, and Kiefer Sherwood Boomtown. Vibing of Jordan Biddington, Jimmy Snuggerud Portraits, and Michael Misa, Matthew Schaefer, Young Gun Checklist, Islanders in San Jose. Brady Martin, Dazzlers for Nashville, Joey Decord Encore for Seattle, Slaps of Sam Dickinson. Mark Scheifele Canvas for Winnipeg, Vibing of Connor Hellebuck and Taylor Ward, Young Guns for LA. Ricardo Rakell, black and white canvas for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sizzle reel of Dylan Gunther. Slaps of Steven Stamkos. And final pack. Jackson Lacombe, encore for Anaheim. Beckett Seneca, portraits. And Matt Vigreeden, Young Guns for the Calgary Flames. All right, one random to do between the Islanders and San Jose. All right, Islanders and San Jose 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going the owner of the New York Islanders. All right, that does it for break 18752, our 25-26 Series 2 3-box double up number 2. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Series 2 and Eminent. All right, so this is break 18748. Good luck, everyone. Welcome, everybody, to break 18748. This is our 4-boxer with Series 2 and Eminent. We got 2 boxes of each. All right, 16 spots in this double up. We have Dab 7, Aaron, Mike, Sean, Jason, Vincent, Eric, Sean, Big Pappy, Jason, Vladimir, PB, Aaron, PB, Vladimir, Lennox, Matt, and Vladimir. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. Dab 7 at the top, down to Vladimir at the bottom. Dab 7 down to Vladimir. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Vladimir down to Big Pappy. Vladimir down to Big Pappy. Grabbing our teams, Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seattle down to San Jose. Seattle down to San Jose. Here we go with your teams. We have Vladimir with Seattle, Aaron with Colorado, Calgary, and New Jersey, Sean with Ottawa, Jason with Vegas, Sean with Florida, Vladimir with Tampa, Jason Winnipeg, Vladimir Montreal, PB with Buffalo, Mike with Edmonton, Big Pappy with Los Angeles, PB with St. Louis, Jason Nashville, Lennox with Philadelphia, Mike with Detroit, PB with Toronto, Vladimir with Boston, Dab with Minnesota, Vladimir the Islanders, Dab with Vancouver, Vincent Eric with Carolina and Washington, Aaron with Pittsburgh, Lennox with the Rangers, Jason Chicago, Sean with Columbus, Vladimir with Dallas, Sean with Utah, PB with Anaheim, and Big Pappy with San Jose. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute for trades. All right, last call. Here we go. Good luck. Let's start with our 2 boxes of Series 2. Brendan Hagel, Encore for Tampa, sizzle reel of Elvis Merzlikins. Portraits, Connor McDavid, Edmonton. Let Them Cook of Clayton Keller for Utah. Slaps of Victor Hedman and Noah Lava, Young Guns for the Rangers. Arturi Lehkonen, Dazzlers for Colorado, Brian Rust Encore, slaps of Austin Matthews. Alex Vlasic, Canvas for Chicago, Vibing of Dustin Wolf, and Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for San Jose. Canvas, Neil Pionk, Winnipeg, sizzle reel of Jacob Chitrin, and Hunter Height, Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild. A Young Gun black and white canvas of Noah Lava for the New York Rangers. Vibing of Aiden Hill and Matthew Schaefer portraits for the Islanders. Population Count 500, Joakim Kemmel for Nashville, Dylan Holloway Encore, and Glow Up of Dylan Gunther. And Braden Coots, Young Guns for Vancouver. Glow Up of Pavel Dorofeyev for Vegas. Eric Carlson, Pittsburgh Canvas. Vibing of Frederick Anderson. If you know, you know. JT Miller for the Rangers. Joakim Kemmel portraits. And Ryan O'Reilly Outburst for Nashville. If you know, you know. Dylan Gunther for Utah. Joakim Kemmel portraits. Alexander Nikishin for Carolina. If you know, you know. Sam Reinhard for Florida. Alexander Nikishin Encore. And Martin Pospisil, Boomtown. Darcy Kumper Encore for LA. Jason Zucker Canvas for Buffalo. Wyatt Emmett, Young Guns for Colorado. Second box of Series 1. Or sorry, Series 2. Nazem Kadri Encore for Calgary. Vibing of Andrei Vasilevsky, Kirill Kaprizov portraits. If you know, you know. Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh. Arbor Jakai Boomtown. Max Shabanov, Young Guns for the Islanders. Mark Stone, Dazzlers for Vegas. Jonathan Huberdeau Encore. Elias Pettersson slaps. Jackson Lacombe, Canvas, sizzle reel of Warren Fogle. Jack Williams, Young Guns for Columbus. Glow Up of Dylan Holloway for the St. Louis Blues. Ryan Green, Young Gun Canvas for Chicago. And Brandon Hagel, sizzle reel. Timo Meier Canvas for New Jersey, sizzle reel of Frank Vetrano and Frederick Brunet, Young Guns for Boston. Jake Evans, Clear Cut for Montreal. Let Them Cook of Jack Hughes and Zane Perrick, slaps for Calgary. Arbor Jekai, numbered at 25. Boomtown Gold Parallel for the Montreal Canadiens. Gold. Arbor Jekai, Boomtown. Martin H.S. Encore. Dylan Strome Glow Up. And Matthew Schaefer, Young Guns for the New York Islanders. This one. Let Them Cook, Austin Matthews for Toronto. Ivan Demidov Portraits. Ryan Green, Young Guns for Chicago. Yeah, he's eluded us tonight. He's been a tough one to get tonight. Leon Draisaitl Sizzle Reel. Thomas Chabot for Ottawa. Thomas Harley Glow Up for Dallas. Reviving Igor Shesterkin, Oliver Moore Portraits, and Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers Outburst. Connor McDavid Encore for Edmonton, Jake Gunsel Canvas, and Dominic James, Young Guns for Tampa. All right, get rid of these cards, and then we'll do our eminent boxes. All right, our 2 boxes of 2026 Eminent Hockey. All right. Here we go. Montreal. Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens. Green. We'll have a numbering on the back. Numbered out of 99. 50 out of 199. Nice one, Montreal. Is he going to get his 50th, you think? Out of 99. Nice hit for the Habs. All right, and our second box. That last one is, that last goal seems to be eluding him at the moment, but I would think with, what, 5 games left? All right. Next up, our final box is, it is for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yanni Gourde. Yanni Gourde for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's see what this one's numbered out of. Nice, low numbered. 4 out of 25. 4 out of 25. Yanni Gourde for Tampa. Very nice. Very cool product. All right, that does it for break number 18748, our 4-box mixer with Series 2 and Eminent Hockey. Hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Thanks very much. Very cool. Alright, so a few other breaks pretty close, guys. See what you think. We have these little 3-boxers. Some cool stuff. EX is down to 7. Ice is in single digits as well. We've got credentials. We've got artifacts. All kinds of goodies there. So check them out, guys. Let's keep this night rolling. EX is the next closest at 7 left.
Didn't get a chance to go through those.
February, so I guess so.
Might be. Yeah,
I'll put them on stack shelf.
yeah. Mac, I think we put one up there. Should be boxes. Is that what you're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be fine.
And then these ones we sit down here with it.
I guess so. I just have a small file I was getting through slowly. But
Sorry, dude. That's not
who's wiping it?
Yeah. Getting there.
Yeah, because I was able to make it like close.
Little piles now, little piles. All right, down to 5 in EX. Five to go on our special deal on EX 2000. 5 to go in the X. Only 5 left. That's a good price. Who's going to grab him? See you, Sean. Just getting some stuff ready for tomorrow, guys, while we wait. Down to 2. Two to go. Two to go, guys. Almost there. All right, he's going to grab the last two. We're almost there. Almost there. And down to one. One to go. One left, guys. One hero. Who's going to grab that last spot? Almost there. We are full. Good job, guys. All right, here we go with our 2-box double up of EX2000. Good luck, everyone. Welcome to break 18742, our 2324 EX2000 2-box double up. All right, 16 spots in this one. We have Reen, Alan B. Boy, Richard, Darcy 44, Alan B. Boy, Gator, Alan B. Boy, Richard, Darcy 44, Alan B. Boy, and Nevi, Aaron, Mateo, and Reen. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. Reen at the top, down to Reen at the bottom. Reen down to Reen. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reen down to Mateo. Reen down to Mateo. Teams are Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boston down to Tampa. Boston down to Tampa. Here we go with your teams. Reed with Boston, Darcy 44 New Jersey, Alan B. Boy with Florida, Aaron with Seattle, Alan B. Boy with San Jose, Richard with Dallas and Anaheim, Alan B. Boy Vancouver, Irene Winnipeg, Richard with Colorado, Darcy 44 Columbus, Nevi with Pittsburgh, Alan B. Boy the Islanders, Irene with Vegas, Richard with Philadelphia, Washington and Buffalo, Alan B. Boy with Montreal, Nevi with Los Angeles, Mateo with Chicago, Alan B. Boy with Carolina, Irene with the Rangers, Alan B. Boy Edmonton and Detroit, Gator with Ottawa, Darcy 44 St. Louis, Richard with Minnesota, Gator with Toronto, Richard with Nashville, Darcy 44 Calgary, Aaron with Arizona, Utah, and Mateo with Tampa. Couple of minutes for trades. "30 seconds, guys." All right, guys, last call. Here we go. Good luck with our 2 boxes, EX 2000. All right, Tim Stützle for Ottawa. Reverberation, David Pasternak for the Boston Bruins. Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. Star Zone or Star Date 3000 of Jared Spurgeon for Minnesota. Juraj Slavkovsky for Montreal. Index Movers Dylan Holloway for Edmonton. Kevin Fiala for LA. Star Date 3000 Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa. Connor McDavid for Edmonton. And Patrick Kane, all or nothing for the Detroit Red Wings. Clayton Keller, Arizona, and Devin Levi, rookie for Buffalo. Matthew Tkachuk for Florida. We have an exceptional. Nice hit, Patrick Kane. These are tough hits for Detroit. Exceptional. Very nice for Detroit. Not sure what the odds on those, but they are very rare. Chris Kreider for the Rangers and Matthew Nyes, rookie Toronto. Matthias Michelli for Arizona. Samuel Bolduc with the Islanders. David Pasternak for Boston. Matt Savoie, rookie for Buffalo. Jordan Kyrou, St. Louis. Mackie Semiskevich, rookie for Florida. JT Miller for Vancouver. Tristan Luneau, Anaheim, rookie. Linus Ullmark for Boston. And Riker Evans, Seattle. Mitch Marner for Toronto. And Zach Benson, rookie for Buffalo. Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Tristan Robbins, San Jose. Nazem Kadri for Calgary. Leo Carlson, rookie for Anaheim. Marc-Andre Fleury for Minnesota. Stardate 3000 of Kyle Connor for Winnipeg. 1 in 576. That is good. That's a tough hit. Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Index movers, Logan Thompson. Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets. John Tavares, set of 499 credentials for Toronto. Stuart Skinner for Edmonton. Marco Kasper at a 499. Credentials for Detroit. Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. And Raphael Lavoie for Edmonton. Justin Sorda for Florida. Reverberation, Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Mort Seider for Detroit. Stardate 3000. Ryan O'Reilly for the Nashville Predators. Nikita Kucherov for Tampa. Index movers of Dakota Joshua for the Vancouver Canucks. All right, second box. Jordan Eberle for Seattle. Stardate 3000. Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Nikita Kucherov for Tampa. Ridley Gregg, rookie for Ottawa. Kamakar for Colorado. Evan Bouchard, index movers for Edmonton. Rasmus Dahlin for Buffalo. Raphael Lavoie, rookie for Edmonton. Uri Slafkovsky for Montreal. And Justin Sordiff for Florida, rookie. Patrick Kane for Detroit. And Alex DeBrincat, Stardate 3000 for Detroit. Brock Nelson, Islanders, index movers of Jake Sanderson for Ottawa. Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa, Stardate 3000 of Austin Matthews for Toronto. Chris Letang for Pittsburgh, index movers of Thomas Bordeleau for San Jose. Jack Hughes for New Jersey. Tomas Hertl at a 499. Credentials for San Jose. Jonathan Huberdeau for Calgary. Hugh McGing for St. Louis. Tom Wilson for Washington. Leon Draisaitl at a 499. Credentials for Edmonton. Johnny Gaudreau for Columbus. Reverberation. Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Sebastian Aho, all access credentials for the Carolina Hurricanes. Jake Ottinger for Dallas and Michael Matheson, Arizona. Travis Konechny for Philadelphia. Pavel Mintyukov for Anaheim. Roman Josi, Nashville. Stardate 3000, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Shane Wright for Seattle. Index Movers of David Juracek. What did I say? Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Keanu Bedard, rookie for the Chicago Blackhawks. What did I say? I know I didn't say Kesselring, but it was Kesselring, yes. Michael Kesselring for Arizona. What did I say? Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Alex Laferriere for LA. Oh, is it Matheson? It's getting late. Philip Kurashev for Chicago. Milos Kellerman for Arizona. Sean Couturier, Philadelphia. Simon Edmondson, rookie for Detroit. I guess I'll run. Mort Sider, Detroit. And Luke Hughes for New Jersey. And final pack. Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers and John Beach, rookie for Boston. All right, there we have it. Our 2-box for the X2000 break 18742. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Yeah, the eyes go a bit blurry towards the end of the night. So we can do ice if you guys want. Some more have just gone in ice. Down to 6. You guys want to break some ice? We'll give it 10 minutes or so. See if we can fill up the ice break. Hunt for Celebrini. Down to 5. Down to 4. 4 to go, guys. We're close. Only 4 left. Another 5 minutes or so, guys. 5-10 minutes. See if we can get this one filled up. Or if we do a carryover to tomorrow. Give it a couple more minutes, guys. See if any more spots sell. Alright guys, I think I'll carry this over to tomorrow. I posted up some more stuff for tomorrow as well. Hope you enjoyed the evening, everyone. A lot of fun. Some nice stuff. And we'll do it all again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take care.